why you're gonna be. That's why we're gonna need the Lord, man. Okay, that's why we're gonna need that covenant, that hedge of protection, because you're gonna be running into situation again. This guy's gonna try to rob you. This guy's trying to eat you. You know, that you're gonna worry about Gurger troops, foreign troops trying to, you know, pick you up, kill you. All right, make you know, do something to you. Okay, right? You're gonna have to worry about animals attacking you. You know. Right? You're gonna have to worry about protecting your family if they're still in that time. You know, you're gonna be running to situation to situation. You're gonna try to look for shelter. You're gonna be trying to look for food. Okay, right? You're gonna be trying to protect yourself from this and that. You know, okay. Situation to situation, problem to problem, man. Okay, right? So again, man, let me go back up to verse 8 actually. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 19 and verse 8. It says, "And I will make this city, okay, desolate, and a hissing in every one." Alright. So it says, verse 8, it says, "And I will make the city desolate," okay? "And the hissing, and everyone that passes thereby shall be astonished at the hiss." So they're going to be astonished at the destruction that's going to be coming in these cities, man. Okay? They're going to see the state of the people. They're going to see the state of the environment. Okay? Right? It says, "And it's his because of all the plagues thereof." So again, we're going to have plagues. And there's going to be numerous amounts of plagues. There's going to be plagues of famine, okay? Financial plagues, you know, people aren't going to be able to buy it. Everyone's going to be robbing everything, okay? Right? Verse 9, it says, "And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters." Okay? So again, cannibalism, all right? You know, they said that's one of the worst state of minds to be in, you know, when you're hungry, okay? Because you're willing to do anything to survive, right? It says, "And they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend, and in the siege of the straitness wherein the enemies, and they shall seek their lives, and they shall straighten them." Right? So they're going to seek to take their own life, you know, commit suicide, all right? So that's what you're going to be having in those times, man, okay? You know, and already, like, hey, look at the suicide rates, man. These people are going to be trying to take their own lives, man, all right? When you have nothing to eat, when they can't do this, they can't do that. That's what they're going to be trying to do. They're going to be trying to take their own life. They're going to be trying to, you know, the people, you know, trying to get, you know, get a little bread in, man. Alright, so I don't have to read that, but we're probably going to read, we're probably going to go to the Apocrypha, because, hey man, this basically sums up all of Jacob's trouble, and that's the topic I had, right? So we're going to go into 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Alright, yeah, so this is 2nd Ezra. We're going to start at, obviously, verse 1. We're just going to read all the way down. We're probably going to be in this majority of the time, unless, you know, maybe grab a precept, okay? So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou into the ears of my people," okay, which we're doing right now. Okay, we're doing that right now. We're speaking to the people, man. Okay, through the sit downs, us coming out of the edges. Okay, and I'll say this too. Hey man, don't worry about them sit downs, man, because in terms of getting the views and all that, hey man, when you come out and teach, thousands of people see you drive by. Okay, listening to the word. Okay, so again, man, the blood's off our heads, brother. Blood's off our hands, okay? You know, you may get 1 or 2 views on your sit-downs, man. Hey, that don't even matter, because when you're coming out here to teach, okay? When you're coming out here to teach, man, thousands of people are passing you. And not to mention, the brothers that teach in bigger cities, man, they teach, like, in the bigger cities, man, okay? So, again, man, there's not going to be no excuse in that time, all right? See someone's breaking their necks to see what I'm doing, all right? So it says, "Which I will put in the mouth," "which I will put in thy mouth," saith the Lord power. So that's a prophet. The Lord's going to put his word into the prophet's mouth, into their spirit. Okay? Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4 tells you that too. Okay? It says the spirit that is in him is not upright, man. Okay? Meaning the Lord has put his spirit onto us, man. Okay? It's not our spirit. Okay? This is verse 2. It says, "And cause them to be written in paper, and they are faithful and true." So that's the scriptures, obviously. Verse 3 says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them that trouble thee, that speak against thee." So that's obviously these heathens, man. Okay, right? If Esau Edom to deal with, okay, and the other nations as well, right? This is verse 4. It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their faithfulness." Alright? And that's obviously Jake, man. Jake is the only one that can have faith in the Lord, man. And Israel is the only one who can have faith in the Heavenly Father. Alright? Alright? They were the only ones given the, obviously, the blessing of having the word. Okay? They're under the covenant, the promises. Alright? And that's why we're in the place that we're in. right now. Okay, because Jake failed to keep those promises, to keep the covenant. Okay, right. Verse 5, it says, "Behold, saith the Lord power, I will bring plagues upon the world: the sword, famine, death, and destruction." Okay, so those are the many plagues that are getting ready to come upon the earth, man. Okay, death being one of them. Okay, famine, aka starvation. Okay, plagues, which is sicknesses. You're gonna have many sicknesses in these last days. You've already seen it 3 years ago. Okay, that's maybe a case in point of what's might occur. Okay, along with road blockade. Hey man, they've already shown it, man. That's why they did that. Okay, they wanted to see how gullible you people are and how much they can control you in that time. Okay, that's why they came out with that bear bug. All right. So when the time comes now, when the actual time comes, hey man, all they gotta say is, oh, there's this little thing out, you know, you gotta do this and that. Okay, you know, right? You gotta stay away from this person, social distance and all that. Okay, I forgot that movie that was on Netflix, man. I forgot what it was called. Okay, but basically what happened was, all right, this couple, they basically were in their apartment for 5 years. Okay, and basically they're waiting for the call from, you know, obviously the government. Oh yeah, you guys can come out, you know, it's safe. The call never ended up coming out. They just had to go outside and, you know, risk it. Okay, right? So it says, verse 6, it says, "For the wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the harmful works are fulfilled." Okay, so again, when you read Job chapter 9, verse 24, that's Esau, man. His works are fulfilled. Okay, his belly's almost full, man. All right, and Revelations will tell you that when his belly is completely full, man, okay, they're gonna vomit it up, man. Okay, all the things that Esau took to get here. Okay, you know, it's kind of like when you drink or you eat. You're in a buffet, all the things you're eating, you're eating chicken wings, you're eating lasagna, you're eating rice, you're eating pasta, you're eating spaghetti, the whole nine, man. Pizza, okay, you're just eating a whole bunch of shit, man. Okay, what's gonna happen? You're gonna throw that shit out, all right? Right? This is verse 7. Therefore, thus saith the Lord. Oh, no, it says, "Therefore, saith the Lord." It says, "Therefore, saith the Lord," verse 8, "I will hold my tongue no more touching their wickedness, okay, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." Okay, so again, the righteous. Okay, that's why even you had accounts of the prophets, and even in the old time, they were like, "Yo, when we get back the kingdom, when we get this." Okay, the prophets are here again now. Okay, they're in the same spirit. Okay, they want to be restored back into power. They want righteousness upon the earth, man. Okay. Right? And the thing is, too, even if America were to fall, man, and we were to go under power of China, Russia, hey, man, there'll still be no righteousness upon the earth, man. There'll be some form of corruption, wickedness, okay? The earth will never be in its full state of righteousness, as long as these heathens are ruling, okay? All right? As long as the heathen are ruling, there will never be a full state, because, again, they don't know righteousness, man. They need us to lead them to that, okay? Verse 9, "And therefore thus saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them." Okay, so that's Jake. Okay, all those innocent lives, babies, kids, men and women too, elderly. You know, they weren't necessarily like wicked, but Jake was just getting slaughtered to get slaughtered, man. Okay, that ain't right. You're not supposed to do that type of shit, man. Okay, and that's what Esau did. Okay. Esau just went killing. Hey man, Esau had no justification for killing the majority of people he killed. Okay, going to Asia, going to Africa, going to Europe, coming in over here to the Americas. Literally, that's the four corners of the earth, literally, man. Okay, and then you obviously have the islands and stuff, okay? But the four corners of the earth, literally, that make up the majority of the earth is Europe, Asia, okay? You have the African nations, okay? And then you have the Americas. That's literally the four corners of the earth that makes the majority of the earth, man, okay? So what Esau did obviously was one of those four corners and kill. Okay? So again, man, Esau's gonna have to pay for that, man. Okay? And that's what the Lord is doing. Alright? The Lord is like we always say, the Lord is building up that RICO, man. He's building up that RICO charge against Esau. When Esau has to finally face the Lord, okay? In the spirit, man, not the physical, but the spirit, hey, it's right, man. Okay? You're gonna have to literally your crimes are literally gonna go back from Cain and Abel, man. Okay? To the damn garden, man. Okay? That wicked ass spirit, man. You set everything on its own. Esau is literally the one who set everything out of tone, always trying to deceive, always trying to manipulate, always trying to kill, always trying to destroy. Okay, so Esau's gonna have to go back and pay for that. Okay, of course Jacob's gonna have to take accountability for taking part in that. Okay, but that's why again Jacob's trouble is gonna come first. The Lord is gonna clean his house first, so that when the time comes, okay, when the time comes, man, the Lord can say, yeah, I cleaned up my house, my people are good. You know, they're in the right mind now. You know, all right. So the Lord's gonna have to clean house first, right? How long would we go for it? And sometimes you just be in the spirit. You don't even. Yeah, we'll keep going like 5 more minutes. Yeah, you be in the spirit sometimes. Right? You know, just be in the spirit, man. You know it. All right. Verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Okay. It says, but I will bring them into the mighty hand that stretched out arm and smite Egypt with the plagues as before. So this is talking about a second Egypt. Okay? It says, I shall smite Egypt with the plagues as before. So that means that there's going to be another Egypt. We're in that Egypt right now. Okay? And Ezra's seen the ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay? Ezra is one of the prophets that's seen everything. Okay? Ezra's seen everything, man. Okay? You know, he's seen everything in the modern time that we're in. He's seen the cars, he's seen the tanks, he's seen the ICBMs, he's seen the death, the famine, okay, again, you know, the cannibalism, the people killing each other, okay, the Gurga troops, the RFID. Ezra's seen all that, man, okay? Ezra has 2 books, man. You know, read both of them, okay? It's one of the best books, man. Okay, but Ezra, man, he had many visions, man. And that's why he wrote, man, the whole 14th chapter. And this, I believe this is not even the only chapter, okay? He has other chapters as well, man. Okay, going into it. Yeah, the 16th chapter as well. Okay? Ezra's seen everything, man. I got the whole thing highlighted right there. Okay, this is the 16th chapter after the 15th. Okay? If I were to do this whole lesson just on those 2 books, 2 chapters, that would be the whole lesson, man. Okay? Plus in the actual scriptures, man. Okay? So all the prophets have seen the modern time, what's gonna happen. You also have John the Revelator as well. Okay, John the Revelator has seen the RFID chip. He's seen the World War III happening. Okay, right? He's seen Esau coming into power. He's seen Yahawashi fighting Esau too. Okay, the angels beaming up the elect. John's seen all that, man. Okay, along with Ezra too. Okay, so they've seen all that, man. Right? They had those visions. Right? It says, verse 12, it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation thereof shall be smitten with the plague, and the punishment that Yahawah shall bring upon it, right? And that foundation is happening right now. That economy is getting destroyed. Okay? So the foundation is being destroyed. The government is being destroyed. Okay? The economy. Okay? All these things are indicators that the sign of a country falling. Okay? Right? It says, verse 13, they shall till the ground and shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting. Okay? When you till the ground, you're getting ready for the harvest, you know, to plant seeds. So that's again telling you that there's going to be a famine. Okay? Right? Let me read that one more time. Verse 13. They that till the ground, which is the farmers, you know, the farmers are the majority of the people that farm, okay? That have the large lands, supply your cities and all that shit, okay? Right? A lot of your food, again, the farmers, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all got to read the articles on the farmers, okay? They're literally telling you. Okay, not to mention that they have the government trying to buy out their lands. They're throwing ransom amounts of money, billions of dollars, just to buy up a small land, because the government wants to take over that land. Okay, they want to control the food more and more. Okay, the farmers are privately owned, man. They've owned those lands for years. You know, right? They've owned those lands for years. All right. So what the government's doing, they're trying to take up those lands. They're trying to drive out the farmers by buying their lands. You know, obviously playing with their crops and stuff. You know. And the farmers can't really say nothing because people are going to call them crazy, right? But yeah, man, verse 13, it says, they shall till the ground and shall mourn, meaning, you know, be in sorrow, all right? For the seed shall fail through the blasting and the hail, and with a fearful consolation. Verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Okay? So that's race wars. One people fighting to fight against another. That's race wars, that's class wars, okay? Right? You're gonna have this sect of people, you know, these people believe in that, these people believe in this, okay? That's what you're gonna have. Right? Yeah, that's verse 15 and 16. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, okay, and invading of one another, and they shall not regard the kings nor princes. So in that time, man, they're not gonna care that this president helped the country. They're not gonna care that this politician. If anything, okay, these people are gonna be looking for them, okay. There you go. They're gonna try to do, okay. So in that time, man, all right, there you know what's gonna go down, man. All right, they're gonna be looking for the politician and the president. They're gonna want to get rid of them. Put them out. If you get what I'm trying to say. All right. It says the course of their actions. The course of their actions shall stand in their power. Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right. So you're not gonna be able to travel. Okay. Again, Ezra's seen this. He's seen the road blockades, and Ezra was confused because he's seen vehicles, Humvees, tanks, blocking the roads, and people trying to go, and people getting shot down in the streets. Okay. All right. That's what Ezra was confused about. He's like, yo, what the hell's going on? He's like, no, all these things are going down right now. Okay. It says, verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Verse 19. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. Okay. So again, men, there should be sedition among men. Men going into house to house. Well, I heard John got a stockpile of eggs and shit. He's been stocking up. These past couple of years. Right? That's just gonna be going down. That's gonna be the word. Okay? Men invading one another. Men going into houses trying to take food and raiment. Okay, meaning clothes. Food, clothes, water. Okay? They might even take your damn woman, your daughter. Okay? Not even your son. See, you already know how society gets down. Okay? So that's what's gonna happen in those times, man. Okay? God.